What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest, chilling up here on Mercury's day. It's about midday. We are at the sun, end of the sun hour, and entering the Venusian hour at the top of the Mercury day. It is Wednesday, February 5th. Thank you so much for being here. I honor you, your presence, your time, your attention. I place my confidence in you that you will also place your confidence and discernibility ahead of anything else and take only what resonates. We might as well just get into it. Jupiter is station direct, so should be slowly moving, seemingly now starting to move forward, direct motion. Venus is in Aries, new big cycle, the cycle of all Venusian cycles. Okay, it has done its revolution through all 12 signs, and it's back in Aries. It marks the beginning of the 8-year Venusian cycle, and then it embarks us on Venus's next transit through all 12 signs, right? So many new beginnings, because Saturn will eventually move into Aries as well. Neptune will also move into Aries. Pluto's out of Capricorn for good. Yes, so the sun will then also meet up in Aries in about 6 weeks or less. So things are gonna start to move. This has been the reason, this is a reason why I've been telling you to sit still for a hot minute. Even though there's no way to really sit still, it was spirit calling you to sit still, even though it's difficult. I know I just said that. Some things are meant to be repeated because us humans, we love to repeat cycles. So this is the cycle breaker. This is what you would want to call it. Curse, hex breaker. This is you breaking the spell. This is you breaking the generational curse, the generational curses. Once again, I honor you, your time, your attention, your brilliance, your power, your discernible, keen intelligence. I'm ever so grateful for our energetic exchange. I will now take time to connect to my spiritual guides so that I can connect to yours. Thank you, collective. This is in all signs, no matter your sign placement. This may resonate with you. I strongly suggest you check out the sign placement readings. They're kind of crazy. They're kind of entertaining. Who knows? I should do shorter readings that are not giving you all the answers, right? Thank you so much to our elemental kingdom. We establish connection to earth, air, fire, water, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. We establish foundation and we clear the channel. We open the channel. Thank you so much to our angelic team. Thank you to our spiritual guides of the highest light. Thank you to my helpful, wise, sage ancestors. May we connect as we are protected. May we establish clear connection with your spiritual team, your archangels, your angelic team. Thank you. My ancestors greet your knowledgeable sage ancestors. Okay, yeah, I wanted to look at the archetypal energy. It is the first quarter moon in Taurus under the sun in Aquarius. The Sabian Oracle image is a symbolical battle between swords, the disciples of might, and torches, the disciples of enlightenment. This suggests a split between using power and strength and using reason and intelligence, okay? The endeavor to bring enlightenment to people often meets with resistance, particularly when this enlightenment will disrupt the usual process of things. One can see this in places where the media has a strange hold on information. In some instances, it is for political agendas, and in others, it is for commercial reasons. But the effect is the same: to achieve or to maintain a particular agenda by persuasive force. Battles are only truly worth fighting when the ideals behind them are clearly believed in or understood. Are we listening? Are you fighting for what you understand? Do you understand? Do you believe in what you're fighting for? To do this, it is often important to pause and reassess why you are doing what you are doing. If fighting becomes a habit and loses its purpose, the spirit can become confused and therefore weakened. Any confusion inside you is an indicator that the power of the outer world needs to be reconsidered. How can things be transformed and brought into the light of acceptance and understanding so that the sword can be dropped and peace reign? The battle of might versus light. Wow, the seed and the judge, the spear of destiny, spiritual differences, arguments. The story of Hitler, the Inquisition, the Crusades, bringing love and light to war zones. The pen being mightier than the sword. Peace marches, candles, torches, weapons, the might of the media. The caution is controlling those around with rational or brute force, rather than with inner enlightenment or knowledge. People arguing over ideals, forcing opinions on each other, religious conflicts, war rallies, and propaganda. Abigail Van Buren, quote, "Wow, people who fight fire with fire usually end up with ashes." We look at that, the mountain, the village, and the empress show up here. Thank you so much. Once again, let me actually shuffle. Thank you so much, collective. This is your first quarter moon in Taurus. Well, we did get 3. Okay, the offering, the vessel, and the threshold. Okay, is the pen mightier than the sword? We want that to come through, because the sword is meant to divide. The sword is meant to confuse. The sword is meant to destroy. You're here. You're sustaining a creation. You're already in creator mode. Okay, become enlightened to your status. Creator mode. This is despite how much is in the bank, how much is in the fridge, how good you're feeling, but you do want to then feel good about the fact that you are able to sustain even under like the pressure, the threshold. You are there. You're in the transformation. This isn't vanity. It's not meant for you to show up looking good. You will, but right now it's meant for you to give the time to connect the offering. Who are you connecting with? Why? Connect outside of this matrix, the 3-dimension. Connect to ancient, wise, sage lineages. How? Please don't suppose that because you are on a particular piece of acreage and land that you are not allowed to connect to your ancestral lineage. Okay, yes, I mean that. I mean that wherever you are, you can sit or drop in somehow, whether you're standing, sitting, or confined, bedridden. You can still use your imagination to create visualization. You can think the light through and down, through you and down. Okay, that's sensing the body, that's experiencing the body, that's imagining the body. That's you committing to energetic body. That's you acknowledging your energetic body. That's you increasing your power, your autonomy, and your self-control by supposing that there is more to your body than just money and nutrients and the sun and sleep. There's a whole energy system about you. You're clearing out the muck. You're giving it back. You're returning it to sender. You're breaking the curses. You're giving the objects that are full of gunk and density, including patterns in the mind, you're throwing them away. God, I throw them away. Because Those are the destructive forces that you're attempting to get rid of. We have card 45, the threshold. We have card 64, the offering. We have card 69, the vessel. We have card 24, the sustainer. This is a square. This is a decision. This is the bigger planets. These are the vibrations of the bigger planets affecting you as they come to a halt, as they return to direct motion. You return to your direction, right? Come out of fear now. Your ancestors want you to come out of fear. This half-quarter moon is not meant to induce or confine you or ease you into fear. It's meant to ease your body out of fear and to release the chains that are not even taught. You're taught. You're ready. Okay, you're the sustainer. 3 of Pentacles, right? 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Okay, what are you offering? Who's offering what to you, and what are you offering to everyone energetically? There's a threshold, there's a limit to the physical body because you're meant to sit in the stillness. You're meant to alleviate time and your schedule and allow the pressure to subside. You allow the chains to slip right off. You allow your body to perceive the energy. You allow your body to move away from erratic other energy. The energy you're fed, right? The energy about you. I'm sorry. Wow. Values Oracle, please. And then I'm going to throw Values Oracle to kind of bring earth and birth these archetypes, right? That you're working through. And then I'm going to ask who is around you, the types of people or the person that could be affecting you, the types of people that could be affecting you using the King Solomon Oracle. And then we'll get more clear answers about who you're dealing with the Egyptian Tarot. Okay. Are you dealing with the authorities? Or do you suppose that you're dealing with the grand authority? Do you suppose that you are under some sort of protection plan? Okay. How can you be your own protector? How can you be your own bodyguard? And how can you call an energetic guard, an energetic calling? Okay, that's what's being offered to you right now. It's an energetic and spiritual quality. It's your energy body meeting your physical body. It's practical time meets energetic divine timing, right? Chronos, okay, chronological order, time meets divine time. This is sacral feminine, divine masculine. This is the emperor and the queen. This is the king and the empress. Comfort in your crown chakra activation, okay, Empress? So no matter your gender, you are like the queen. You must sit tight to receive your downloads in your comfort zone, in your comforting zone, in your comfort food zone. It's okay. Give in a little bit and sit. What can help you ground? What helps me to ground? A full earthy meal, high protein, and like the carbs, the starchy carbies. Very grounding for a skinny alien like me, okay? Like, how do I feel my vessel? I stretch. I listen to my stretch therapist. Yo, I just had a good stretch. I was going to tell you, but then I'm like, what context am I providing? My stretch therapist, my masseuse, my high-end masseuse. Can I say that? What else do we have for the collective? Thank you, collective. We have Venus. We are in the Venus hour. Venus in Cancer. Remember, Mars is retrograde in Cancer. Masculinity is being rewritten. Call it what you will. Take my words, run with them. I offer you my words. Run with them. Masculinity is being called out, shaken up. We're looking at that, Ben. We're looking at that. Okay. Sit in your comfort zone. Attempt to relieve your stress, your anxiety. Okay. Comfort. The anxiety is brought to you by the media. It is their effect. It is a result of that. And once you can unlatch, once you can unhinge, once you can shift from giving into propaganda, then what happens? You're allowed to be in uncomfortable spaces while still maintaining comfortability. You're allowed to enlighten, okay? People who fight fire with fire usually end up with ashes. A blow with a word strikes deeper than a blow with a sword. Quote Robert Burton. Venus in Cancer, Moon in Cancer, 4 of Cups, right? 2 of Cups, yes, we do have sacred union. We also have the Sun, Leo, okay? Mars and Venus in Leo, or fire signs. Venus in Taurus, Jupiter in Taurus, Jupiter in Cancer, the Moon in Cancer, the Moon in Taurus. 6 of Pentacles, right? Non-conformity, okay? Aquarius, the Leo vibration, the Leo full moon is asking you to do you. You do you. You offer yourself to your ancient lineage, your sacred lineage. You offer you to your crown chakra activation. You offer yourself to your divine sacred union, yourself, your solar self, your internal solar, lunar, masculine, lunar, feminine, solar. Okay, find comfort in this energetic body there is the bridge there. You're creating that bridge. You may not have heard it in this manner. It may be new. It may be new ways of consciousness. Yes, it's you clearing out energetic loss, clear out. Now create energetic space, okay? Connect to the core, your energetic core, then the Earth's core. We already said that, because that will help you to create space out of loss. We switch, we relieve ourselves from the propaganda that you are in loss, that you are in lack. You are actually creating space, divine space for wealth. What does wealth mean to you? Comfort foods, comfort zones, travel, leisure, play, work, production, creativity. It's there. It's a blank slate. The eclipses are coming. Very Virgo of you, very fire of you, very Pluto of you. Sun in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, we already said that, and Jupiter in Taurus, we already said that. So yes, you have been feeling down, you have been feeling oppressed, so now garner some connection to the Earth's core, okay? In your spiritual sustenance, now sustain your energetic body by connecting energetically to what's being offered to you, to your code and lineage updates, to your decoding and recoding, to your upgrade, to your update, okay? It's very natural. I suppose that it's never been really heard of in a mass sort of way, mass wave, right? Person, 14 and 10, 10 is a good card though. 10 means you're doing it. It's spiritual. You're doing it. You're already on a mission. Number 14. Okay, 14. Generosity, giving generously. Okay, this person is generous and kind-hearted. Someone who prefers to give subjectively and anonymously in order to preserve the honor of the recipient. So the advice there is know how to embrace what is given to you, be generous, be prepared to give more than is required in order to solve a problem. So give more of your time, okay? Considerable monetary gain. I know it doesn't really make sense, but I'm telling you, you're clearing out the spiritual bank. We've been talking about this all year. I think I brought it up in the summer or something, and I'm like, spiritual bank, spiritual bank. Okay, now you're at the spiritual bank, and you're like, can I take some? Yes, it's your bank account. But what are you gonna do with it? It's not to like buy cookies and, you know, I don't know what people buy. Yes. Like, what do people buy? Cars. People buy cars. People buy cars and homes these days. Interesting. Okay. Number 10. Growth, development, achievements, discoveries. It's a positive card, okay? Person, someone hiding behind the scenes suddenly takes center stage. A person who manages to impress others with words or actions. A person who is about to achieve great financial success. Okay? You might not know it yet. You might not know that someone wants to invest in you. You may not know that if you continue doing what you're doing, you will receive the loan, the investment, the credit. You will receive leeway. You will receive your check. You will receive a refund. You will receive money to pour to your project, either someone or something, a contract, a donation. It's all about acceptance, and it's probably going to take more than thinking your way through it. You're going to want to receive this. We do have the offering, like what? Threshold? Like someone could be reaching out to you from afar. Someone could see your body of work. You could have told somebody what your plan, and they're like, yeah, I thought about it and I have money to help you with it. The sustainer. So like you already came up with the plan. Now, do you believe it? 3 of Wands. Do you believe that your ships are like coming in? You may not see them. I know I told you the island in the sun. And you're like, where the hell is it? More information, more clarity. Thank you so much, spiritual guides of our highest brilliant light. They could be a masculine, they could be a Scorpio Aries, they could be Mars person, Mars driven, Mars masculine. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if they're it can be any gender is what I mean. This could be very quick pace, fast pace. Someone maybe just gives you a gift, monetary, financial. Hey, you know what? I owe you. Hey, you know what? I actually, this is part of me being generous. Don't ask. It's their decision and their connection to their spirit, and you are the receiver. You're a recipient. You're a vessel, and you cleared room. You made room in your spiritual bank to receive spiritual bank. Okay, and sometimes spiritual bank does immediately manifest into wealth, abundance, money. Okay, wealth and union here. Quit acting that way. Quit supposing that energy is not energizing about you. Is it becoming harder or easier to accept that there is an energetic way about you, and your mind tends to be the sword? Okay, what if the torches are the actual enlightenment? We do have the freaking tower. This person might like surprise you, and you might be like, I didn't know you were there. Well, they were hiding, right? Obviously, like with the tower, it's like illumination. Who is this person? Okay. Yeah, someone's been thinking I would say that they're very intelligent. They may be working a different type of intelligence. Maybe you've even taught them a little bit. Maybe they are spiritual, but in a more practical manner where they see the psychology and the energy in money transfer. And it's like all of a sudden you've appealed to them, you've appealed to their core, their crown, their psychic eye, their physical body that is not only connected to practical, the society, the money, the objects, the attainment, the gaze, okay, all of that. You've helped them to, you came in and you were like, oh yeah, I know you're that way, you're used to being that way, but like here, let me help you assert that you are shifting, your gaze shifts. Sure, it could be like that you get new prescription lenses. That could be a natural way of God laughing a little bit with you. The humor, the lover's humor, when you start making right choices, the good choices, things start racking up, adding up in a funny way. And you're like, oh, LOL. Like, I remember when I would cry if that happened. Now I'm going to laugh and wait for my debt to be cleared. Okay, I know what's happening energetically. I know that even though it may look bad, immediately, once I accepted the turnaround, the shift, boom, from nothing to something, from nothing to more, from zero to more. Okay, wiped out, come back through Aries masculine, Aquarius masculine. It seems like you've affected this person who has wealth. Spirit doesn't take account really like what your role is, whether you're a cop or a detective, whether you're hiding, whether you're an official, executive, legislative, judicial, watching tarot readings. Like it doesn't matter. Like who cares? It didn't even matter that God didn't even care that you were in the robe and your attire and your buttons and your gray suits and the stinky starchy pressing and the pencil skirts and the clickety clackety clack clack of the heels on the freaking awful cold floors and the men talking. What are they talking? Okay, yeah, God did not give a hoot about that. They said we're gonna make sure they understand what human is, what human existence, what human doing. It seems like on a larger scale you see it, and on a micro in your local vicinity, do you see it? You know, psychically you sense it. Otherwise, they see you, they know you, they're approaching you. You've helped them even clear like their own demons. Like you showed them exactly what they're addicted to, what they keep doing, what they keep asserting. These like the tribulations, they keep building these like environments and these constructs and these boundaries and these like keeping us really like tightly like supposing that we can't break out with the energy, right? It's like you've broken out of the box. 8 of Cups, the Emperor. This person could be a Scorpio, it could be a masculine Scorpio, it could be a male man, a Scorpio male or man, or that kind of person who's had to give up a lot. It seems like it could be a group of men. It could be your family who exhibits more a masculine side in that trickle out, trickle down, trickle up domino effect of spirituality, which is not trickle down, it's trickle everywhere. It's domino effect, it's tower moments, it's aha moments, it's brilliant, it's fast, it's slow, it's everything. It's in between. In all of that, in the last 1 year, Now we're here, and now they see it. Now they see it, right? Now the Scorpio sees it. Now they see your work. They see the true efforts of your work and how you show up, and it causes a ripple. Someone so energetically united, to body, energetic body, to ancient codes, lineages, to decoding, encoding, and coding. Okay, the plug-in is plugging out of the matrix. That's the plug-in. The threshold is like knowing, the knowing that like this isn't it. This here is not it. Okay, because war is hell. General William Sherman, okay? Shunoa Sherman. Shunoa Sherman. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know a Sherman. They want to know me, but... Okay. Or I suppose Sherman could be the hacker, little gamer boy, right? Well, we're talking about General William Sherman. Not little hacker boy, right? Wow, 10 of Cups. Yeah, illusions. No, thank you. We don't want illusions. Mars in Pisces, right? We're over that. We're done and out. Okay, what's happening? Why are we getting all this information? Wow, Aquarius. Officials, authorities, they know. Everyone knows, right? Everyone's looking from afar, from very near, right? It's very easy on Instagram to like leave little breadcrumbs. It's really easy on the internet to leave little breadcrumbs. Nine of Wands, okay. And the Son of Pentacles. Coming out of that, knowing and understanding karmic lessons, tantric lessons. You should have said no, but you kept saying yes. Okay, what's up? Past, present, and future. Okay, past, present, future. Here's the situation: is you are inspired, you are fiery, you are in acceptance mode, you are shining, you're doing what the moon is asking you to do, which is do you. But don't go out fighting, don't go out teaching. When this emperor comes through to give you money, don't question it. Just make sure if it's taxable sum, you put it on the taxes. That's all this American asks you for, right? In the future, you do have like a romantic person coming in. Are they just the Son of Cups? Maybe they're up to the same old shenanigans, right? Or maybe they were never romantic, so maybe now they're being romantic. Figure it out. What resonates, right, collective? Stick around and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I know I'm talking slow, but it feels like I'm talking fast. Mother of Swords, which is a Queen of Swords, which is Black Moon Lilith. Black Moon Lilith is finally making it through to Scorpio. Do we want Black Moon Lilith and Scorpio? I don't know. Black Moon Lilith. Oh, they tend to move. It seems like retrograde motion. So they're leaving that anaretic space of the higher degrees of Libra, but they are interpreting shadow aspects of Libra. So this Queen of Swords, you're a little bit out of your zone. It's best not to think of it as you've left. Think of it as they've left. Think of it as like, what are you learning in this moment where it seems like they have left you, or it seems like you're alone? What is this independent moment about? Did you put yourself in the independent moment? Because you're telling me you're going to come back more romantic. If you were not, if you're telling me, maybe, I don't know, because in the future, is it them acting the same? Is it you acting the same? Because the same in the past is this backstabbing, texting, people following the breadcrumbs on Instagram, people pretending like what they see on Instagram is like what's actually happening, people giving in too much to the communication without actually communicating, right? Like who was communicating digitally in that communications zone? You could have been talking to yourself. You could have been creating your own stories. You could have been reading texts your own way through your own perception. And then you leave everything out in the open and everyone's like easily hacking your BS, right? Like, okay, well, great. Some of us maybe just leave our stuff out in the open to catch, to easily like trick people who are smart until they meet a smarter person. I don't know. When you work very linear, when you think you're the mother of swords, then the daughter of swords shows up and shows you exactly who you are at who you truly are as a productive component of society, who you truly are as a cold-hearted, calculated narc, perpetuating narc behavior, okay? And how you're delusional, how you can't let go, how you can't take what's yours and leave, right? Like now someone shows up to show you that what you've been doing is just perpetuating the cycle that you're trying to actually break out of, that you're trying to prove that you've broken out of. Well, now, because you've been running like that, now it's time to prove it. Will you react the same? Will you do the same? Will you circle about? Will you circle through the same? Okay. I guess they are. I guess y'all are ready to do the same thing over and over, right? Okay, see. Wow, the daughter of swords and the mother of pentacles. 3. This is where you're at right now. Now you found something. Someone did find you. You found someone, but you decline because you're not trying to do it the same. And this person's like, well, yeah, but you're like, that causes this. Okay, that's why the Son of Cups is like, where are you coming from? Like, is it the same? Is it that you have quit the drinking, the foolery? Or is it that you know that you were in your tomfoolery, okay, and you put yourself in this cold-hearted, independent, like, I don't want anything, I don't want anyone, even though I suppose that a true relationship, moderately evolved dependency could work, right? As you massage, as you like manage what it means to be in a relationship and depend on one another and what the limits are to that. Well, you'd rather just like tell people what to do and then like show up somehow and be like, yeah, I'm not telling you what to do, but I am not, but okay, time for like a whole checkup. Scorpio, Pluto, and Uranus, Pluto, okay. Moon in Cancer, we said that. Saturn in Libra, okay. That's what that's where Black Moon Lilith has taken you because of the way that you went about it was like you wanted what you want, what's yours, but by doing it very calculated, by calculating, by on not realizing that in your breadcrumbing, you were breadcrumbed too, right? You were hacked. You were the one talking about people, but you then were consumed. That energy was returned. It was reflected. Okay. Wow. We have the Tower. We have Judgment. We have Ten of Swords. We have Three of Swords. Like all of this is like, are you in the mind? Is it just the mind here? We started off with the vessel, and we are in the Venus hour. So I suppose that you're trying to heal, to create this change, whether like you're trying to have a baby, you're trying to start a family, whether you're trying to marry someone, whether you're trying to start a project, create a project. Okay. It's there, like, out of the Three of Swords, out of this lifestyle shift, and taking a hard look at your lifestyle in determining whether you're going to go back to do it the same. Yeah, you can show up looking handsome or pretty or like well dressed, or yeah, you can still have a drink. We can still go have a French 75. Not on Colfax. They opened this champagne bar like 2 blocks away from me, and I'm like, no, I'm not going there. I'm not gonna go there. Those are not real bubbles, are they? You can't really call it champagne if it's not. Look, there's a whole offer on the table, and it's good, it's juicy, it's Daughter of Pentacles, which means it's legitimate, it's worth it, it's a real start. Can you sustain it? It's a real partnership. Can you sustain it? There's money involved, whether you guys are a power couple or a creative force, or you are both in the same field, or you both own a business, you're coming together. Daughter of Fire, you both are creative, you both are passionate, you both are big babies at heart. It's time to grow up, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun. It's a different type of fun that is, again, involved in that holistic, like, you also want to live until you're 120 and party until the day that you plop over. Right before you plop over, you want to be partying, right? Like, that's the point. That's the reason I'm like yelling up here and being like, I'm not a curmudgeon. I'm not a curmudgeon. I'm not a party pooper. Like, I don't like to hang out with a lot of people for this reason. Because it's like, the men are talking, the males are talking, for that reason. Look, the star. Okay, you have high hopes, high dreams, right? You also want this, and now you're wondering, like, wait, can I actually have that? Because you're feeling out. They are too. Everyone's kind of out. I think we put ourselves out. Like, we made ourselves go over there, and now everyone's like, wait, I may actually want. Let's do the animals, right? Animal spirit. What do we have, though? What am I doing here? I'm all over the place. Wow. Talk about it. I'm so butterfingers today. See, the energy now is like, the gates are open, right? We said that would happen. We said the gates would, like, kind of the winds would blow them open. And we've said this enough. Moon in Cancer, Saturn in Libra, Judgment, Pluto, Uranus. Mostly people consider that Scorpionic. I consider it a lifestyle shift where the Scorpio supposes that they can spend a little where they're not used to spending, give a little where they're not used to giving, and take back all their people pleasing. They're like, the situated, okay, now come out of that comfort zone and come into real comfort, in real wealth, in real acceptance, psychic vision, psychic attainment, psychic connection, psychic and groundwork, right? Autonomy, non-conformity, the star, clearing the mind, connecting mind, body, soul. Okay, we've got the fire element and the earth element. So your ideas are ready to take off. You can earn money. They are sustainable, but if you can produce it, if you can establish it, it's leaving the same old crap behind. Maybe the family, put it on pause, put the family on pause, get you a temporary housing, or get out of your town for a hot minute, get you out of those clothes and put you in something that is a little bit more refined and more tasteful. But it's just for you to like break out of this misery loves people's mind company, right? In your stillness, you will receive the message. You will receive the truth. You will receive direction. In your stillness, you will understand why you're undertaking what it is, why it is that you can't suppose that your little project, your little idea can't be big and can't actually be followed through, that you can actually follow through on it. You can take it on. You do need a new focus. You have come out of situations where you were mistreated, okay? And now you're tough as nails, but now you should understand that the tough as nails is you holding back on really declaring your energetic like posture, okay? To not just be ground level, to actually like do it, to produce it, to create it, to hone in, to call in those that you can help you, and to put that flow that out, create the flow. Air and water. It's like the winds finally move the vessel, the water, okay? Or the winds spill out all the murky, mucky water. You're at the crossroads. Keep going. You know where you're going. Wow, okay. The hummingbird, the beaver. The beaver needs a new project. May I read the hummingbird? I love the hummingbird. Very shamanic, very ancient, cross-dimensional, tied to multi-dimensions. Thank you all so much. I was on the fly here, and then I'm super energized. I didn't realize I was super energized, but my friend is also like a spiritual worker, so I don't know. It's like I set him up for all these meditations, and then he like blasted me with energy. All good in the neighborhood, right? Positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless wall of energy and positivity. There you go. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. So someone has gained other type of nectar, maybe monetarily, financially. You continue to gather your spiritual nectar, okay? One equals the other. One wants the other, yin yang, okay? Is it being done violently, excessively, forcefully? You checked out of that. Are you going to return to that? Allow them then to show you that they are not returning to that they are ready to give in their generous state as you are, okay? This is an equal energetic exchange, spiritual bank and financial bank. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. When in balance, smart, curious, loves to learn. When out of balance, pushy, insistent, and sharp. To bring into balance, take a class. We do have the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Both very spiritually, magically inclined, okay? Trained already. You could just need to be tapped in by freaks like me, like my friend and I. We work in the field. We work with our hands and with these archetypes and with our voices. And as I come to assert, they're power in their work, in their light work, in their healing work, like, then I'm asserted. Our spiritual banks receive deposits, the starts accruing, all the interest starts accruing, okay? Like, this starts happening. You start moving about you. You start walking about you. You start effecting and affecting, right? The vessel, the offering. You understand now the energetic flow, where it was stayed, where it was stuck. The winds of change, okay? The eastern winds, okay? So, okay, well, you went from little hacker boy to grown up, a vessel, okay? A sustainer, okay? So you have choices, Scorpio. You have many a choice. Would you like to experience this as the end of your spiritual retreat, or would you like it to be the beginning of your wealthy lifestyle, even though your parents pretend like they have some sort of trust fund, or that you're going to be so rich once you are able to collect all the homes? What, like, is this Monopoly? Collect them all. Any advice? Last closing statements for the collective? Look, you know. You know your plan's gonna work. Stay focused. High Priestess, Virgo, Pisces, Moon, Venus in Aries. I'm sorry. Mars in Aries. This is your domain, okay? Not the delusion. Oh, we got rid of the delusion. I mean, really? Can we even... Was it that nice? No, it wasn't nice. It was bad. This Pisces, Libra, Scorpio person. Okay, what else? Who is this Mother of Swords? What the... Who? Mother of Swords. Aha, it's that. The one in hiding. The one who went in hiding. Virgo, Leo. Someone who was doing everything for everyone had to go now see it for themselves, okay? Wow, we have Hierophant and Justice, okay? Justice is in reverse, meaning this is happening for a reason. The masculine is receiving notice that they treated you unfairly. Collective, this is you, cross-watcher, I don't know. It's you, right? You came through. Look, you're like the beaver. You're like, I'll take anything on. I can do anything. I've done it all already. I can do it all. But you're like, nah, actually, I'm gonna just let them. I'm gonna pretend like I'm fighting for it, and in the end, no one's fighting for nothing. Okay, we're all fighting for clarity, and here it is, in you putting down the fight, clarity, right? Because whoever this emperor came up against, I don't think they were expecting. I don't think the emperor was expecting to meet the Hierophant and the High Priestess, okay? The emperor met a Hierophant and a High Priestess in one, okay? They didn't even know it. Collective, you didn't even know it, that you possessed this power, this innate quality of knowing and being, okay? It's spiritual, it's heightened. Now it becomes real, okay? What was blocked, what was declared too slow, okay? You were like, no, I had to go divine time. Do y'all know what divine timing is? They're about to find out, right? They're about to find out. Unconditional love, as the Queen of Cups, will no longer smother and mother. They're going through the threshold, okay? They're okay, removing the blocks Okay, no more, none of this. They've left you there. You're defeated. Okay, Emperor. There you are, 3 of Cups. Oh wow, look. The Emperor has not won. 5 of Wands in reverse. Scorpio, Aries. Look in the hood. Everything good in the hood. Okay. The people are there. The gossip's still there. Gossip is still gossiping. But it seems like there was a fight that was not won. The fight that the Emperor wanted to win, they lost. And you were over here like, well, I'm trying to commit to my wealth and my love, however that seems to be turning out. In the midst of that, you received confirmation from God that you are like this unconditionally loving light worker, healer, shaman, a walking shaman, Cancer, Sun in Cancer, Gemini person, mutable, okay? In the day, you are about you. At night, Virgo in Leo, connection to stars, the stars, now follow the stars, okay? They are opening, they are removing the blocks, okay? Ganesha, right? Yeah, working on that to come out of this. So you put down the fight. When you put down the fight, you told God, I'm ready. That was boom. It caused that boom. I think people in town, I think even those that you were not sure followed your breadcrumbs, even the people that followed your breadcrumbs, everyone is like, why did I think that I was going to follow what were you thinking when you followed the breadcrumbs? You're here now. We love it. The Tower. Very appropriate. Illumination. Aha. Brilliance. Rapid. Fast. The threshold. Breakthrough. Break through the threshold. Go through the threshold. You're here now. You've made it. Okay? Check up on spiritual bank, right? Check bow, check the balance. What's my balance at the spiritual bank? Oh, we gotta deposit. Okay. We gotta make a deposit. Then we gotta make another one. All right. 3 to 4 weeks. The eclipses are coming. Talk to the Virgos. I don't know how they're doing it. Talk to the Pisces if you can find them. Here today, levitating to another dimension tomorrow. On that note, all the brilliant violet protective light to your energetic Ka body. I suppose that you now perceive and sense your energetic Ka body. Very well then, may your heart center be open to receiving emerald green healing light. Archangel Raphael they do send you healing emerald light to your heart centers, all 3. Thank you. May you receive vibrant orange, sacral yellow solar light to your solar plexus, your sacral bowl, okay? May you send all that energy throughout your body. May it encompass your energetic body. May it be allowed to flow and return to earth to be transmuted. May you allow all curses to be broken. May you allow God to release you from any loose chains. May you move from fear. May you move in joy. May you move in comfort. May you accept this movement through thresholds. May you accept your vessel, your body, your energetic, practical spiritual body. May you offer time to the growth. May you offer time to take time to make it to the spiritual bank to deposit the spiritual currency. May you allow your new wealth to be manifested for you rightfully, lawfully, legally, financially, monetarily. You will own it. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the flip side. Ciao.